We're the most mature Clock Tower stream ever. Oh, like me, I couldn't even read without laughing. Oh no. It sounds like whenever it corners, it's like, whenever a bell rings, angel gets its wings. Whenever the tomato corners, a goose fires a gun. I don't know how the expression goes.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Okay. The first script we're running tonight, because it's it's the end of the year, guys. It's the end of 2024, and we wanted to send it out with a bang. And normally that historically has been with scripts that have had boom dandies on them. But we haven't had. We're not doing that. We're sending it out with a bang by just having some banger scripts going on, is really what it is. And the first one that we are going to be doing, our first script tonight, is New Year's Resolutions by Le Codex. Thank you, Le Codex. New Year's Resolutions is a solo Kazali script. You don't see a lot of those. Kazali usually is a role player on a script rather than the highlight of a script. But I actually really think this could be a really fun one. I think that this is interesting, and oh yeah, it has a boom dandy on it. How about that? Smile.
It sure does.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be an interesting setup because, again, Kazali, of course, has the Kazali clause, as it were, which is the any number of any number of outsiders, so that you can't solve the game by outsider count. I don't know, man. I kind of want to I kind of just want to go for it and just send it and do all four. I don't know, but
Yeah, we could.
What I actually really like on this script is Philo. I think Philo has a lot of really interesting use cases on this script. I've seen, a lot of different games in which there's been different types of Philos that kind of work and they don't work. Like Philos on Rochambeau for a while, that was a huge mistake because you do the Mullibach and you go Philo Bounty Hunter. And when you're an evil Philo, you just go evil Bounty Hunter. And it was just it just didn't work. But this actually, I think, is a really good Philo script. I think there's a lot of possibility with this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, right, Kazali will probably delete at least one outsider. That said, there's a possibility that they don't. I think I want to put in. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this random setup that I just put together. Just need one more townsfolk.
Yeah, I kind of like it too.
I'll throw in a washerwoman. We'll have a washerwoman and a librarian. What could possibly go wrong? And it's Monica. Monica is your Kazali.
All right.
So, keeping that in mind, for now, I mean, obviously, a lot of these you start knowing roles in a Kazali game. You probably should have your pings ready to go, but be obviously aware of the fact that they will likely change. It's more than likely going to change. So, I'm okay putting down, a librarian ping and a washerwoman ping now, but just knowing that it's going to have to change at some point. So, I think, for example, I think it would be really cool if the washerwoman was able to see the fisherman, because it's not a confirmable ability, necessarily. And, for a librarian, I mean, I could just show basically whatever I want, Sometimes you got to do 0 or 4, or, yeah, exactly. Again, I feel like doing 4 in a Kazali game is not the craziest thing in the world to do. It's probably going to be almost expected, but that's okay. I don't mind doing it.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I get that, the Kazali gets to pick what minions are in play, which is pretty fun and interesting for the Kazali player. But in terms of the design philosophy behind demons is, generally speaking, they get a kill a night plus a bonus action, basically.
Right.
Sometimes that bonus action is more kills. Sometimes it's something else. The Kazali's case is that they get to pick their own minions, both the players and what type, which is neat, but it's not the strongest thing in the world necessarily. So the Kazali being able to occasionally be their own Baron, especially because there's a strong chance that they might take somebody out of that and they're no longer a full Baron. Yeah, I think it's fine to do that every once in a while.
Sometimes you get a boffin. It's almost like a boffin Baron ability, and that's fine. That's pretty damn good. Of. That's really
Boffin
good.
Alchemist Baron.
Boffin Alchemist Baron, exactly. Just straight up, it's basically just being a Kazali sometimes. All right, so I'm currently putting down the wrong townsfolk on the Saint. I'm thinking of putting the puzzle master as the outsider, because I don't know. I think that's fine. I don't know who the fake one's going to be for our librarian ping. Again, a lot of this is going to change. In fact, it's likely that most of this is going to change. But I think just having something down is going to be helpful, and then we can kind of just play it by ear and see depending on what Monica decides to do.
Yeah, sure.
And then as far as a puzzle drunk is concerned, I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out. Puzzle drunk klutz could be hysterical, but it doesn't actually hurt the good team, so we probably shouldn't do that.
It is pretty funny, but yeah, I would agree that most of the time an evil team would prefer to win if the klutz picks an evil rather than just have the game continue and be confirmed.
Right, same as the saint or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, listen, hey, to Sophia's point in chat, I mean, obviously we try to be as inclusive and welcoming for everybody, and I think that that's one of these things that I see that and I'm not saying in Clock Tower, but just in general, I know that there's been a lot less of that lately, and I think it's really good that we just kind of lead with humanity and just kind of show people to just be like good people. Like, I don't think we're really asking for much. I think it's just everybody is their own person. We got to respect and love people, and just let them know how that it's okay to be here. Just come as you are, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Navean. I feel like that's just kind of like, that's our philosophy. It's just come as you are, be you, and you'll be loved and accepted. That's just kind of how we've been running the server for years at this point.
Yep. Also, yeah, you need to change squid in the Grim to Molba.
I've changed in the thing, the initial, but didn't do it here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And yeah, guys, if you ever feel as though you don't have any kind of support or anyone to reach out to, people in this server are fantastic. You should absolutely join the server, where there is a lot of tolerance and love and appreciation, and you'll find some really great people who are willing to kind of help you out, including the two of us, because that's what we do here. I'm just going to throw the puzzle drunk on the town crier for the time being. We'll move it around, and we'll just kind of get going.
Yeah, that's honestly who I was thinking about putting the drunking on, assuming that both of these remain a puzzle master and a town crier.
Yeah. Okay, we should be good, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Demeta and Navean.
All right. It looks like all of the things are working, which means that means that all of the people who are talking are the people that are the ones that are lighting up with my snitch tool, which is super cool. So it looks like I did everything right. Okay, everybody go sleep. Okay, bye.
Good luck, have fun.
Sending characters.
Okay, well, I found where it was, but it's asking me for like an authorization thing.
All right, that may be a Harrison thing then. Either way, we're okay. All right, sending out characters. Bring. We have one person to go. Oh, we also need kind of bluffs. We probably do need that. I'm thinking Seamstress, Fortune Teller. Actually, maybe we do Slayer, Fortune Teller, and Raven Keeper, and just give the TB special. I think it was a good spread.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. All right, let's go to Monica. Happy Hanukkah to Monica.
Oh, happy Hanukkah to you as well. It's day 3, and the light grows every day.
It sure does. Your light for the night is a little red, though.
Yeah, a little bit. That's okay. I've never done this before. I get to pick a whole team.
You build your own evil team.
All right. I think, who have I never been evil with in this group? Thinking about it, it's true, Demeta. I've never been evil with you, and I would very much like to rectify that situation. I have never been evil with Malishon, or at least only, I think Malishon Mez turned me once, but that doesn't really count. So yeah. I will take Malishon, who can be the Mezephiles. And I don't think I've ever been evil with Cody, so I will take Cody, and I will make her the... Am I going to be brave, or am I going to choose a Scarlet Woman? I'm going to make Cody the Poisoner. Waffle. Actually, switch them. Make Cody the Mez and make Malishon the Poisoner. I think that's probably the more optimal choice.
Copy that. Thank you very much.
All right.
In addition to that, your minions are Malishon and Cody.
Thank you.
Your bluffs are all TB. Slayer, Raven Keeper, Fortune Teller.
Slayer, Raven Keeper, Fortune Teller. All right. Thank you so much, Demeta.
Thank you. Hello, Malishon.
Hello.
I'd like to inform you that you are the Poissonner.
Okay, thank you.
Your fellow minion is Cody.
Okay.
Your demon is Monica.
Okay.
And while I'm here, who would you like to poison?
I would like to poison Emma.
You got it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For chat's edification, the that poison isn't actually going to do anything. Because it's not going to do anything, that poison, because Emma technically should have gone before Mal in the Night Order.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, so we'll find out. But if Emma gets anything after being Philoed, then it's, that's fair game.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Emma. Hello, Emma.
Blessed cheese thief cabin.
Woohoo!
I'm totally ready to be the Fall Mouse. Would you like
be
to
the Fall Mouse.
Philo into the Fall Mouse?
I guess in theory that would be fun.
Would you like to Philo tonight at all?
Me into be an accomplice mouse?
Ooh, that's good.
I think I'll pass on feeling tonight on this script. To be honest, I wanted to be turned into a Mizephiles because I have a mission.
You have a mission?
Yes.
Is your mission... I mean, listen,
Yes,
you can...
it's to turn a very specific player who has never been turned by the Mez before.
Which is, in my view, wholly unacceptable.
I mean, listen, it's a very valiant, noble goal. And again, the clock's ticking, like the year's almost up.
Mm.
But all right, so you're not feeling tonight.
No.
Okay.
I don't know because Ollie's already gone yet. But that is what I'm hoping for.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Let's see.
May wants us to tell you that you are a lowly 5 o'clock mouse.
Wow. First of all, wow. Second of all, May, this is why no one likes you.
Sheesh. Wow. Aggressive. All right. I will be back, and hopefully you have a chance to feel it tomorrow night. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hello, Cody.
Hello.
I have some news for you.
Oh no.
You are the Mizephiles. You are evil.
Oh. Hold on. Get this one done.
I am here to inform you that your fellow minion is Malishon, and your demon who did this to you is Monica.
Okay. Thank you.
I will have your Mez word in a little bit.
Sounds good.
Thank you. What do we want to do for a Mez word? I'm thinking, should it be Christmas themed?
Well, the script is New Year's themed, so maybe New Year's themed would be better.
Ball.
Could do fireworks.
Ball might be a little too easy. Might be a little too generic.
Yeah, fireworks.
Fireworks.
Champagne is a suggestion.
Champagne.
Resolution is in the title of the script, so I maybe want to stay away from that a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. And the Monica question is about resolutions.
Oh, and it's also in the Monica question. Yeah. So let's do fireworks.
Fireworks it is. All right, we're back. Your Mez word is fireworks.
Okay. Fireworks. Okay.
Plural.
Or it has to be plural.
Yeah, with an S at the end.
It has to be. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, so we still have an active librarian. I was going to put the librarian ping on to Emma. We do need a puzzle drunk. I am okay with not having put the puzzle drunk on a player that was going to become a minion. That seems pretty shitty. So I think if we put the puzzle drunk on, we just keep it on Micah, I think that's fine.
Yeah. Why are we even talking about that? We wouldn't have any need to change it all. It was on Micah. It stays on Micah because they're both still the thing.
All right. Mully can still learn Daniel, Elizabeth, and Emma, probably. I think that's fine. I think that's a fine pair.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's it. That's all we have to do. Oh man, I love that. I love short nights. Also, yes, to Civ and Navean's point, hey, fireworks, kindly fuck off. We actually don't really like fireworks all that much, especially in July. That's just because it traumatizes our pets.
True. And also,
yeah, and it's noise pollution, obviously, but and can cause various other issues, but still. Okay. The link according to Sophia worked. Awesome, sweet. Okay, let's go and do Molly. Hello, Mollybach.
Hello.
You are in a Lincoln log cabin.
Well, it's no cheese thief cabin, but I'll take it.
Yeah, and Lincoln logs are acceptable.
I had a lot of fun with Lincoln logs.
Yeah, I mean, think I played with Lincoln logs as a kid, probably. I think so. You are aware of the fact that either Emma or Daniel Elizabeth are the puzzle master.
Okay, I think it'd be really good to make a spy on the script for Librarian and Washroom in particular, so we'll see how this goes.
I hope you have a lovely time with that.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Man, I love misregistration. Misregistration is just so cool. There's going to be a theme tonight. I was just saying, misregistration is really cool. There's going to be a theme tonight with that. We didn't have any of it happen, but Molly thinks so. Some of it happened. All right. Mm-hmm. I think we are good. We have nothing else to do. Okay, let's bring him back. Hello, town. As you may know, things tend to drop from towers around the end of the year. Things like to drop. Hot new singles, new memes, a ball, and your storytellers. We fell a little bit faster than the ball did, and we went a little further than the ball did. But someone caused that, and it wasn't... Is it Ryan Seacrest? Who hosts the thing now? Is it Ryan Seacrest? Pretty sure it's Ryan Seacrest. But yes, whoever did that did it a little bit further. Yeah. All right, Sean, we can make jokes about balls dropping. All right, it's fine. Listen, we're
We're all mature adults here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're not 12. We're the most mature Clock Tower stream ever. Oh, Lifey, I couldn't even read it without laughing. Anyway, so yes, we are very professional. We're professional storytellers. We have merch that says professional storytellers. Guys, do not neglect the balls. Do not neglect the storytellers' deaths. And please come back at in 8 minutes. By the way, it is day 1. That's all. It's just day 1. Come back at 34 minutes. Or 34 past.
Yeah. It's a Leviathan game.
Emma, let's talk.
Most mature Clock Tower stream will
Danny?
be accurate, yes. In the
I'm
rated
Slayer.
M for mature.
Fun. Not much more to say about that part. We don't have any info.
Yeah.
Don't
You know,
shoot
it
me,
occurs
it'll
to
be a
me.
waste of your time.
Yeah. Every evil player is going to have a bluff on this script, huh? Because
Yeah,
Solo Kazali plus Demon has bluffs, obviously.
indeed. That is certainly something to consider within the goings-on of this game.
Yeah. See you around.
Thank you.
Recluse. Well, Recluse, because I can make cases for why the other ones don't want to die. Saint is
Yeah.
kind of like a 50-50, because what death are you talking about?
So I'm referring to the Puzzle Master or the Recluse.
Okay, Puzzle or Recluse. That's fair, because
That's a
Puzzle
wrestling
Master
reference.
might not want to
Wrestling.
die, because they want to get their guess in.
Yeah.
Sorry about
I like
the
to
whole
do
interrogating you.
something thematic. But yeah,
Mhm,
well-
fair.
enjoy.
Well, don't you want stuff from me?
Oh, yeah, I always forget.
Washerwoman and
Yeah, I
Saint.
feel like I should probably give you stuff.
But I think once I tell you what I am, because then eventually it'll come out probably probably mid to 3/4 of the game, you'll be laughing and understand it.
What did that just make me think?
Beautiful. All right, I'll see you around.
See you around, Monica.
Well, I'll tell people I'm the recluse for now, if
Funsies.
that's okay. All right,
Yeah,
thanks.
why not?
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye.
There's a lot of TB on this script. It's kind of nice.
Hi.
Hello. My information suggests that you received the Puzzle Master token. Is this an accurate thing to assume?
That is absolutely correct.
Okay.
Spot on.
As you may have guessed, I'm the librarian. I think both of us are either the thing that we're saying or we got turned into the spy.
Yeah. Hold
Okay,
on.
well, don't guess me.
Nope.
We're narrowing it down already.
Not my business.
Nah, I'm not the spy. I just figured I wanted to see if I could make you laugh.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
I'll tell you that I'm either the town crier, the undertaker, or the fool.
Okay.
And what about you?
In that case, I can be the Raven Keeper.
Cool. Would you like to do a roll swap?
Not really.
Okay. Well, then enjoy your Raven Keepering.
Alright, thank you.
All right. Thanks, Wolfie.
Damn.
So my answer to the question is to write something new every week.
To write something new every week. Okay. Well, your character must be a poet or like a diarist or something, because man, if you're writing a new novel every week, you have quite the process. My character is far too cynical for all of that. My character just does not get down with the optimism of New Year's resolutions.
No resolutions?
Yep, no resolutions. Too cynical.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, I'll see you.
Yep, bye.
Crazy news. So not only did longtime sports commentator
Well, I've already heard of one, so I'll put you down as the other.
Okay.
Oh, I was like, I've spoken to 3 people, and they all
Terrible.
claimed outsider to me. And I was like, there's no outsider mod. And then I just realized Kazali is all the outsider mod that you would need.
Yeah, fair enough.
I am
If you
actually
would
a
like-
librarian,
if
so you
you
can
would
also
like-
pick me.
That's true. If you would like to share the person, that would be appreciated, just so I have it in my pocket.
I am confirming Daniel Smith.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Much appreciated.
Later.
Before
Saint.
Saint. Okay.
I'm gonna claim Saint.
Okay. Well, I'm claiming
few
that I
weeks
saw
ago,
you as a
jeez.
Slayer, but you could just say you're not, and I can be
Terrible. I
poisoned.
just heard about it now.
That's fine. Because I was the
Okay.
watchwoman.
I was going to make a joke about you potentially being a person's marionette,
Horrible.
but you can't unless you're Lifey's marionette. I'm the recluse. That's why.
Oh, fun.
Yep.
So yeah, cool. I'll tell you I'll tell you I'm a role I'm terrible at.
Now claiming Marshall,
I'm
Cody has some. Ooh,
I'm
I
the
like that.
Fool or the Undertaker.
Or Undertaker. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Good luck.
That's a cool bluff, actually, because that works on multiple levels of seeing Cody and someone as the Slayer. Hallow was just bluffing Slayer to Micah, so there's actually a possibility that that bluff could work out really well, actually.
That is so
Big,
generic.
I know. Okay, let me.
Lifey has given me to do better than last year, which is, I think, just
literally the best and most achievable New Year's resolution possible.
Well,
what?
Okay. I'll say to become a bigger provider.
To become bigger provider. Very hard making a living. Hate it. Anyway, my character is just far too cynical for all of that. Yeah, I made up the question before I saw my character. My character does not make New Year's resolutions.
All right, no resolutions for Monica.
These are the worst answers to Monica questions that I've heard probably all year. They're so non-committal.
I know. But I just you know my character, Debata, and I don't think that my character makes New Year's resolutions.
No,
anyway, I'll see it.
Yeah.
Monica also knows that I give always like the worst answers to her questions.
I will never stop laughing at the fact that I asked, "What's your character's sense of humor?" and you said bald people, and I will never forget how funny that is.
I have not heard of a Saint. I've heard of three
Monica's
other
question
ones,
was, what's your character's
Fair,
name?
I mean, Solo Kazali, outsider.
You want to shoot a
candidate, so-
recluse? Because they could just be the demon lying, in theory.
I mean, they can be. I don't know. I haven't heard much in the way of info.
That's fair. That's interesting. I heard a watchwoman who saw a different Slayer, so that's...
Damn, outsider. Seems like I could claim that.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm trying to give as much if I missed a lot, so.
You're good. It's just you're the fourth outsider I have on my Grim now.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'm the Saint.
Great. That makes sense then.
Yeah.
I'm the town crier.
The good role you are claiming this game, and I probably won't believe it in the long run because I am naturally not a very trusting person.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Town Square. I would like to inform everyone involved that y'all are some great people, and I have enjoyed playing with you guys for the past year.
Also, it's day one of a Leviathan game.
I said that earlier.
Oh, did
the
you?
Vortox wins.
The Vortox automatically wins, yeah. Nominations are open.
Guys, I have one of every single outsider.
Ooh.
Well, you've been making the rounds faster than I have. I only have 3 of them.
Every single outsider? There's only 4 on the script.
Yeah, every single outsider. It's crazy, right? I don't know how, but someone claimed.
You have a golem claim? You have a damsel claim?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's me. I'm the damsel.
Yeah, can I claim minion and guess Micah as the damsel?
Sure.
Thanks.
Nominations?
Hallow nominates Hallow.
Hallow nominates Hallow. Why?
As the Plague Doctor claim, we should kill me so that the storytellers can have fun.
Any defense?
No.
Okay. We would need 6 for this to pass.
You know, as the Zealot claim, I really have to vote on this. I don't have a choice.
True.
Zealot's a double claim, Wolfie.
That's crazy.
Melshad will claim minion and pick Hallow as the damsel.
Okay. I gotta tell you, this bit came about very organically, and I fucking love it that you guys are committing to it. I really do. 6 is enough. Hallow's on the block.
Monica nominates Micah.
Monica nominates Micah and is immediately asked to give an accusation.
1, I wanted to kill Mia, but Mia is not here, and Micah is only 1 C ahead of being Mia, so that is the closest I can get. 2, Micah's the damsel. I think it is strategically good for the good team to kill the damsel. Let's do it.
How do you feel,
it's
Micah?
fine. I found my huntsman.
Oh, yeah, that sucks. Just a hard claim, just like a huntsman picking on night 1 and just getting it. Ooh, that's on the bucket list. We would need 6 to tie, 7 to pass.
No, don't you know I already made my guess on Micah earlier? A huntsman guessed Micah during the day.
I played a game at Con where I was a minion bluffing Huntsman in a game where the Huntsman and Damsel were sitting next to each other, and the Huntsman just random shot night 1 against one of their neighbors and got it.
Oof. I mean, that's, again, on the bucket list. 3 is not enough. Mal, we don't talk about accidentally using up damsel guesses. We don't talk about that here.
Daniel Elizabeth nominates Mullibach.
Daniel Elizabeth nominates Mullibach. Why?
I was the golem. Definitely.
Well, sounds like we need to find a puzzle master.
We would need 6 to die, 7 to pass.
Hey, no fair. That one's actually on the script.
I'd like to claim minion and guess everyone here is amazing. That's all.
The game is over.
Possibly be expected to know what's on the script.
If we do have a puzzle master, it'd be a good pick for what it's worth.
3 is not enough.
Don't worry, Molly. I'm the sweetheart. I drunk Danny.
I'll say final call.
What's the worst that could happen if this explodes?
A 5.
Oh shit, you have move days on here, my bad.
It's
5.
fine.
You're fine, bestie.
4. 3.
Can't wait for the firework.
3.
Can't wait for the firework.
3. Can't wait for the fireworks.
2, 1.
Boom.
Hallow, how would you prefer to die?
A horrific fireworks accident.
Okay, well, I can tell you one thing. It's, what's the word I'm looking for? Explosive. Hallow is executed and does not survive.
Hallow claims Klutz and picks Daniel Elizabeth.
Picks who?
Daniel Elizabeth.
Okay. Well, that sucks. All right, everybody go sleep. Okay, bye. Hallow turns. Oh, man. That is so unfortunate.
Nope.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, sure.
These things happen.
These things happen. Let's go to Emma. Hello.
Hello.
Please choose whether you want to use your ability.
Yeah, I'll go take librarian.
You're going to be what?
I'm gonna go librarian. We are going to protect outsiders this game.
Librarian. Okay.
Yep.
All right. If you are still alive, I will give you your librarian ability after kills.
Yes. Please kindly tell the demon not to kill me.
I will do my best to convince them.
Yeah. Just say if they try to pick me, just say no, not like that. Like like they were an alchemist assassin.
Yeah. Just I'm gonna just like point you in the different direction. Just be like, no. Can't do that.
Yeah,
I'll try my
seems
best.
reasonable.
I'll try my best.
Navean, I don't feel like you're gonna let him try his best.
You might be right that I would not let him try his best.
Jesus. Okay, thank you very much. Hello, princess.
Hello.
Who's getting the royal poison today?
Math blade, please.
Math blade. You got it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello, Wolfie.
Hello, Demeta.
Please choose a player.
Well, I mean, Daniel Elizabeth.
Okay, thank you very much.
You.
As to whether or not we should visit Cody, I mean, we definitely could give Cody that courtesy of just being like, just hello. But it doesn't, I mean, that would be confirming anything, and it's also possible that, maybe there's some kind of, maybe they're the puzzle drunk. So we can't really tell anything, but I wish I could go to Cody and just be like, hey, but again, we didn't hear it, like neither Navean or I heard it, and we need to hear it in order for it to count.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were in most of the one conversation that Cody had for that day.
Yeah, and again, even if I wasn't, anything that's said in those conversations doesn't count. We can't count it because we didn't hear it. So,
given that Hallow is turning evil, we tell Mathblade true info. No, actually, I think we shouldn't. Hallow's turning evil. I think we show an evil.
I 100% agree. I think this should be like the poisoner or something like that.
Yeah. It's going to be really weird seeming because Hallow volunteered themselves.
Right.
Showing spy could be interesting. Yeah.
That's really funny. That's gonna fry some circuits if we show spy.
Yeah. But let's go tell Hallow that they're evil and then get Monica's kill before we do anything else.
Yep. Hello to Hallow.
Hello.
Turn your token upside down. You are evil.
I love it. I have no idea what happened, but I love it.
Have fun.
Thanks.
Thank you. Please choose a player.
Well, I feel as though I've been more or less invited to kill Daniel Elizabeth, but Daniel Elizabeth seems to be the librarian. I don't know, but it could be. I'm wrong. Terrified that everyone is sort of confirming each other, and we're going to get painted into a corner. Let's see. I think I have not. Let's see. I think that Emma and Mullibach are very strong players that are better to frame than to kill early. No, I think I will kill. I'll kill Mathblade.
Okay. Thank you very much. Ooh. These things happen.
Well, dang, our poison, our
Well, dang.
plans.
The plan.
The plan.
It happens.
Did a minion nominate yesterday? No.
And Monica nominated in that as well, so I think we just give True Town Crier no here. We don't want Monica getting seen as a potential minion like this early in the game because they might just kill her.
Yeah. And then after that, we need Emma's picks.
Yeah, what are we going to show to Emma? We could confirm Hallow as the Klutz, which does technically confirm Daniel Elizabeth with that info. Now that we don't have a poisoned Undertaker alive to get info. We could do that, but I maybe don't want to.
I mean, I don't want to necessarily spread the web a little too far. You know, like Molly and Daniel Elizabeth kind of see each other, and like if we did that, then like Emma saying, "Oh, I have the librarian ability," like there's potential to kind of extend the circuit a little bit too far. I don't know. I actually don't know who to get. 2 librarian pings is so good.
It is, yeah. So like we could confirm Sean, or we could back up Molly's information and just show the puzzle master again.
Can I make a suggestion?
What's that?
Cody's basically expendable at this point because Mesword has been used. We could try to paint a world in which Cody is a spy and use that as the misregistration potentially.
And show what, a recluse?
Yeah, do like Sean Cody recluse.
Maybe. So unfortunately, I did hear a conversation between Mullabach and I believe Emma earlier, or maybe it was Malishon actually, talking about how like, the demon is just like never in the pings, so you can always find a demon by who's not been included in information.
Sure.
Which means I think we should actually include Monica in info. I think it should be Monica and Sean as the recluse.
Monica and Sean as recluse. Okay.
Yeah, we can just confirm the recluse. It's fine.
All right. Let's go to Emma. Hello, still alive. I'm here to show you Sean and Monica, recluse.
Delightful.
Thank you very much. Still alive.
Hey.
You get a no.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And that should be all. Yeah, that's everything. All right, let's bring them back.
It's not so much leaning into Ryback paranoia about like evils being in the second pings. It's more leaning out of the demons are never in pings meta, which there's the crossover in the fact that an evil is in the other ping. But that's a Ryback problem.
Yeah, and also not for nothing, but like that is a legit thing. The not putting demons in pings. Like, that is a real thing. That is a trend. That is you're statistically more unlikely to be in starting info pairs if you are a demon. Not just if you're evil, but specifically if you're the demon. So, yeah, I'm actually all for it. I think that's a great choice.
Yeah. Especially when, there's actively players talking about that in this game.
Yeah. All right. Outside of CT, yeah, but still. Listen, people play outside of CT. I do, or I don't. I only play here. But other people do, so... We gotta,
I agree. It's more of a thing outside of CT because I'm aware of the meta and I therefore push to make sure that we're not following that meta so strongly here.
Correct. All right, let's bring it back. Something else fell from the tower after we got thrown off of the tower for New Year's. It was a bunch of numbers from the clock face. Mathblade is dead. And in addition to that, it is day 2. Nom's in 6 minutes.
Sean, can we talk?
Sure, Emma.
Malishon, shall we chat?
Sure, I'll follow you.
What do you want to talk?
So, hopefully you were okay yesterday without bluffs. Have you settled into something in specific?
I was the washerwoman before I turned, so I just stuck with washerwoman.
Oh, okay. That's right. You get free bluffs with Kazali.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I gave Cody the chance to be the Slayer, and Cody decided to stick with their original role, which was Saint. So.
That's beautiful stuff, because Slayer is actually one of the bluffs, but I guess both of you are just going to stick with your original roles, and that's fine. I'm bluffing Ravenkeeper. I'm telling everyone that
It happens.
Yeah.
Thank you, Doe. Thank you for trying.
You're welcome.
Master? That's the only thing it could be, unless it's like Mez.
I mean, it may be Mez. Would you like a word? You're
I
actually
would
the
love
first
a word.
person
I'm not going
ask.
to take it seriously because it's you and you've done this 3 times before. But I'll take the word. I will
Oh,
always take a big
man.
Mez word.
Okay. My word is candlestick.
Candlestick. That's
Let's go.
Lead the way, Cody. Hello.
Hello. I don't think it was heard, but I believe Danny had said fireworks first, and then followed up by Hollow. I just want to confirm that Hollow got turned, or I don't know if I can even ask for that.
I cannot confirm nor
Right,
deny any of that.
Right.
I can tell you that if it was said in a private conversation, I wasn't there or Navean wasn't there, we might not have heard it.
No, it was in the group chat right before Hollow said it.
Okay.
It's okay. I understand what happened now. Thank you.
Yep.
Glorious question about New Year's resolutions.
What's your question about New Year's resolutions?
What is your character's New Year's resolution?
But you become more attuned to the one, of course.
More attuned to the one. You are claiming Morpheus. Got it. My character, Morpheus from The Matrix, who wants to find the one. He spends like years and years doing it. It's all part of the lore.
No, that's cheesy pop culture.
What do you want, Hercules?
No.
That's cheesy pop culture. It's just 1,000 years old.
No, Hercules is 25 years old. Gosh, I'm old.
Anyway, my character does not make New Year's resolutions because they're far too cynical to do those things.
Fascinating. What do you mean by that?
Let's see. That my character is generally a drag at parties unless they're full of goths.
Are you claiming Undertaker?
I don't know, but
if
you're
I
talking
am,
my
I
language.
saw the klutz.
Okay. Are you claiming? I just want to make sure you're not claiming.
Not claiming what?
Recluse.
I'm going to act suspicious this conversation so that you might have some reason to put an evil ping on me.
I believe that's correct.
Okay.
Or at least the evil token.
I got 50
what are you telling
people
people
here
this
now.
game?
I'm just the librarian.
Oh, okay. And you're not puzzle drunk, right? Or
No.
okay. Do you think you were poisoned?
No.
All right. May I do a 3?
Sure.
All right. I am either the Undertaker, the Monk, or the Ravenkeeper.
Okay.
Oh wait. Actually, can I change Ravenkeeper to a Fool?
Sure. I'm just gonna put you down as a fool.
Okay. Thanks.
That sounds right.
Completely good Fool, by the way. Right.
Completely good. Definitely everything okay there.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about. All right.
Thanks, Molly.
Very interesting conversation. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm going to bluff that I'm using it right now, but I'm not actually using it.
You're not getting the fish?
Not yet. I would like to bait. I was going to say something, but then that might be even too.
Well, I mean, because again,
too bad.
as you know, we are the most mature Clock Tower stream, right? So we would never stoop to such lowbrow humor.
I guess I just wasn't sure where the edge is for that.
Listen, we're big fans of edging here, so I mean, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna edge this worm a little bit more to see where it can get me. I think I've told too many people I'm the fish.
It's certainly going to it's gonna cause a bit of a spraying effect.
Thanks, Tomato.
Yep.
Well, thank you.
You're Monica, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely bone. We need to keep this quick. The person who should have been turned didn't get turned, and Hollow's the one who got turned.
Hollow is turned. Okay.
By accident, when it should have been Danny. So Danny's gonna probably reveal that I'm evil.
Okay, well, we're probably, this is probably going to be a speed TB night. Emma caught some minor semantic slip on my part, and Emma is dogged about pursuing those things. So I'm probably going to get executed like immediately.
Grim, what's up with you?
I am the recluse.
Okay, you're the recluse I've heard about. Good to know. Good to know.
Yep.
I am the Slayer. I will probably not shoot you.
And then
The dragon slept in a little bit, guys. I'm sorry. The dragon was a little busy. You know.
I needed closure on that anecdote.
Yeah, I wanted an opinion on the anecdote. That's why I was sharing it.
That was a really funny time to drag.
So,
What can I say?
Before we get too happy with the noms, I was your Undertaker, so don't go executing for Undertaker food.
Any nomination?
Lifey nominates Wolfie.
Lifey nominates Wolfie. Why?
Just a hello. This is about the point in the game where I speak to everyone except the demon, and Wolfie is one of the last people I haven't spoken to yet, so just felt right.
I was about to ask you for a chat before we got pulled back because you asked for me earlier. But I am not the demon. So if you've spoken to everybody else who's spoken to the demon, yeah, I mean, I could claim version right now. It'd be funny.
Would be funny.
We would need.
But that's not an outsider.
5 for this to pass.
Apparently, I'm in a double claim. I haven't heard of anybody else that's double claiming me though, so I'm very confused. I'm also not a good kill.
5 is enough. The town disagrees.
Malashar nominates Micah.
Malashar nominates Micah. Why?
Someone pointed out to me today that the reason I've got crap info could be because Micah turned me into the marionette, and I don't want to live in that world, so let's kill Micah.
Micah?
I assume this is us continuing the bit because it's not on script?
Exactly.
Cool. Okay, don't kill me.
5 to tie, 6 to pass. See, Lifey is honoring the zealot bit.
Yep.
2 is not enough. Micah
Not a
saved.
bit. Life is the zealot.
Wolfie nominates Lifey.
Wolfie nominates Lifey. Uno reverse card. Tell me about it.
The only person I haven't spoken to, and I'm not the demon. I really don't have anything on really anybody else, and I'd much prefer to live, please.
Lifey?
Well, I'm also not the demon. I'm happy to be lifted onto, I guess.
We would need 5 to tie, 6 to pass.
I'm really not a good kill, guys, please.
What? That's a...
6 is enough. Life is on the block.
Huh.
Good news, Wolfie, you're not going to die at night now. So if you're a bad kill, you're going to live forever.
May, thank you for the sub. We appreciate it. Final call.
Can I get a consult?
Sure. Hello.
Well, this is not how I thought this would go, but here it is. Or here I am. Can I get some advice, please?
Your advice is, you should... I'll phrase it a little bit differently. The advice is, good should play this game by the books.
Good should play this game by the books.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Oh, God.
Sean hadn't have voted, I probably don't use it, but yeah.
Final call. A 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. Lifey. Preferred method of execution.
Knocked on the head by Mathblade's shovel.
By what?
Or Maryblade's shovel. Undertaker shovel.
Oh, okay. I thought you said shell. I thought you said shell. And I was like, this is not Mario Kart. That's not what happens. We hit you with a shovel. And it really just hurts. It doesn't actually kill you. It just hurts a lot.
Oh.
Because you are executed, but then you actually do die because we hit you with the shovel again. That's enough to kill you. Everybody go to sleep. Okay, bye. All right. So, we need to... I mean, we have librarian... I have librarian ping reminders on friggin' everywhere, so this is completely confusing. But, I'll clean up Emma's. I'll clean them up in just a second. Mal, Poison, Poisson Princess.
Wolfie, please.
Wolfie, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Protect, please.
I'm alive. I'm gonna pick Danny Elizabeth again, please.
If it works, right?
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Attack, please.
I attack Micah.
Micah it is. Thank you very much. We do nothing for the rest of the night.
Yes, but also I think you should not only leave Emma's pings because they are pings in the game. You should in fact put the drunk token on Mullabach because he is philo drunk.
You are right. That does matter. And since I have the time right now, I absolutely can do it. But first I have to change into the philo temporarily so I can get the philo drunk token back on. And then change it back to the librarian. And then put the outsider pings in quotes as custom notes rather than... Nope, that's the wrong one. Oh god, I'm so bad at this game. No one should ever see what I'm doing when it comes to playing Clock Tower. It's just wrong. This is not safe for work. Delete the clip. None of this happened. That's a clean grip.
I think that the philo is the philo and also the drunk tokens. I think those should be global reminders, right? Because that would make it so much easier.
It really would. All right, May. Listen, we don't have to bring that up. No one has to bring that up. Yeah. So the advice, you really, Trois Brute, you were the one. The mischievous goose strikes again. The same thing you said after you shot Molly. I don't know. I mean, Monica seems to think that she's going to get executed because Emma, apparently in talking with Emma, she said something that, like, probably suggested to Emma that like there was like a little bit of sus because of maybe like a turn of phrase or something like that. So Monica believes that this is going to end pretty quickly. I don't actually know if that's actually going to happen. I don't know. Maybe Emma's just kind of sorting everything out. But
yeah. I did miss what it was. I came in right at the end of the conversation, and Emma said, "Navean, if you showed me a bluff, I'm going to be so annoyed." So I missed what the actual like interaction was that made Emma sus that perhaps she was shown an evil player and a bluff because maybe she was like poisoned or something. Or perhaps there was a spy in there.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like a recluse spy vibe. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, possibly.
All right. So Micah's dead. Micah's the puzzle drunk. I doubt Daniel Elizabeth is probably going to get this. But yeah, I would probably point to Sean.
The unofficial app does not have an other tokens like thing. So Philo, because it's not a global reminder, Philo has to actually like have a token somewhere in either the bluffs or on the Grim itself in order to put down its reminder tokens. So unfortunate.
Big Sag. But you know what though? You know what the unofficial app does have? No commitment whatsoever.
True.
All right, let's bring him back. Falling from the tower and joining a splat of bodies is Micah.
Yeah, okay.
Noms in 6 minutes for real this time at 10 hours.
Look, let me finish my anecdote.
Okay.
Alright, so I got my fellow librarian information of Recluse, and I went to go see Sean. And I was like, Sean, you the Recluse? And he said, yes, I'm feeling good about myself. So then I go talk to Monica, and she's doing her Monica stuff. And she gives me an answer that's a bit weird, and I'm like, that could be an answer for a Recluse. What's going on here? So I ask her, Monica, are you trying to tell me you're the Recluse? And she goes, no, I would never take Recluse. And I sit there and I go, take is a weird word to use there, because that's what you use when talking about bluffs.
We could have the puzzle master guess you.
I wouldn't mind.
I mean, it's going to be like you're probably going to. Well, I guess it helps to know which of Sean and Monica was the demon in this world.
Because it was just so weird. It was just like, why would you say take there? What do you mean by take, Monica?
I don't know. The other option would be one of them's the spy, but I don't have any better puzzle master leads. Malishon is acting very minion-y, in my opinion. She's claiming Slayer pings on wrong people.
Interesting.
I gotta admit, when you guys talked about finishing an anecdote, I thought I was gonna come in here and it was gonna be like a fun story, like how, Emma lost at Tortuga last night. But it ended up not being about that at all.
You tell May to go fuck herself. Whoa, now.
Oh dear.
Oh, that was absolutely worth it. Okay, bye.
Later.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I have nothing to contribute.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
Which is kind of unfortunate.
That's fine. No, it's okay. It's just like, conversations that we have. We don't get any info, so it's just basically what vibes we get. So all good.
True.
To what I know.
Okay.
That is not.
Okay. That's all well and good. And I know that Cody was the saint originally. So anyway.
Oh, okay, got it. In that case, I have no clue what Emma is. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. See it.
I don't know why
I think Cody's a decent kill. I think Cody could well be the spy, to be honest.
Yeah, Cody's a blank for me, and I don't like having blanks, especially when I've been dead. So people who don't want to share anything with the dead are kind of people who I'd want to nom.
And I'm kind of thinking, spy's a good choice for Kazali, and you died first. It feels spy-y.
Yeah, well, I was telling people Undertaker in 2s and 3s, so I wouldn't read like the Undertaker. So I don't know how much that means, but yeah, it just Lifey read weird to me because I was dead at night and Lifey didn't want to give me much of anything. He gave me a roll, but then didn't want to share the information with me. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, if I don't feel good about a nomination, I could just vote on Lifey, and it just happened to be early.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So cool.
I'll probably
Thanks,
nominate
Malishon.
Cody today.
To put hands on me. So I have a note. I'm holding on to who that is for now.
Cool. I mean, I think Daniel Elizabeth certainly isn't a minion. Could technically be a demon, so I think it's fine still.
Okay, thank you.
See you around.
Withholding. If you want to nominate someone, absolutely go for it. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks, Wolfie.
Yep. But it just felt like sometimes town decides on an execution and you can't exactly understand why. Yeah, I mean, I really don't know why Mathblade spent his dead vote. I just thought that Wolfie's panic seemed genuine, so I voted to lift. But I was the first vote on you. I didn't. I might have dropped if I had been later in the vote. I don't know. Are you sharing your advice?
Not at the. I've shared it to some people that I
Okay,
trust more.
that's fine.
Than
You don't have to
you.
share it. I'm the Raven Keeper. I'm just chilling, trying to see if I can die in the night, or if I'm going to have to try and explain myself in Final 3.
Okay. I'll just share my advice. I don't see why not. The advice is, you should play this game by the books.
Play by the books. Interesting. Maybe that just
Yeah.
means trust the librarian.
Yeah. So if
Okay,
you are the
cool.
demon, you should know who to kill next.
Excellent. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, cool.
Not saying that, like, if I'd pulled Kazali, I rolled dice to see who it was, and it was going to be you, and I was going to make you the boom dandy, but...
Oh, yeah, it could be the boom.
If we have time.
Lead the way, Dana Elizabeth.
Hello.
Hello.
I am just gonna guess Emma.
You're going to guess Emma. Give me a second here. Emma. I'm going to show you Wolfie.
Wolfie. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I think Wolfie was the frame from the get-go.
Sorry, got dragged, Monica. Ripperoni.
The old dragon.
Not unless Droysand. Correct. Life.
Nominations are open.
Love to kill a Puzzle Master pick today if that is a thing that exists. If not, no big deal.
Someone
don't
should
have a
nominate
Puzzle
me
Master
then.
on my grid.
I was the puzzle trunk the whole time, guys.
I still have one of each outsider on my grim, so that's fun.
There's no Klutz as far as I'm aware.
I mean, didn't you claim Glutz?
Yes, there's no Klutz as far as I'm aware.
Oh.
Hollow's probably the foremost authority on if there's not a Klutz in play.
Malachon nominates Malachon.
Malachon nominates Malachon. Why?
I'm a washerwoman with blatantly false information. I've heard people saying that I might be evil, so let's get this out of the way.
Any defense?
I'm a good player.
We would need 4 to pass.
So I did not believe that I'm a good player thing, but I do wonder if Malachon is holding the bomb.
3 is enough. For nothing.
No, it isn't. Oh.
I'll just say, so I puzzle picked Emma, and I got Wolfie.
Mulbach nominates Wolfie.
Mulbach nominates Wolfie, and is immediately asked to give an accusation.
I think it's very interesting that Wolfie was the person shown who was not in the ping that led to the Puzzle Master pick. And Emma and I, maybe this is why Wolfie was shown, but Emma and I were building a world that had Wolfie as a team with some other people as minions, and it would kind of check out, so I think we should just clear this.
It's almost like I'm actively the demon candidate right now. So if Danny guesses wrong, obviously they're gonna show me. And I know I'm not the demon, but I suppose if there are worlds that you want to clear, it's fine. I think since I'm probably gonna be executed today, I'm actively keeping somebody alive. Sorry, I'm not the town crier, I'm the monk. I'm protecting somebody from dying, although they haven't been attacked yet. I'm not sure why.
We would need 4 for this to pass.
I was hoping to live so that the demon would be forced into killing me in the night, or I confirm myself, but it's fine.
Yeah, I think if your good evil is actively trying to frame you by voting to lift you, because I think you're definitely lifted by evil players.
Mm-hmm.
4 is enough. Wolfie's on the block. I'll say final call. Move this game
Do we
right
think
along.
this is a spy game?
Not improbable, but also I think Mathblade and I were both kind of claiming, things that the demon would want to kill and talk to
5,
people.
4.
To be
I was going to
fair,
say,
2.
that would be the reason I
1.
wouldn't be the foremost authority
Wolfie,
on whether it's a Klutz
what
game or not.
is your preferred method of execution?
Can I just get thrown into like a bottomless pit?
You could. So the thing is, if it's a bottomless pit, then it probably would... Sorry, my brain just like shut down for a second because I was trying to fathom like what would happen if like a pit was actually bottomless, and like, is there like some kind of gravitational force when you hit like the center of the earth or something like that? And that actually was enough to blow up my already dead brain that was like died like 3 days ago. That definitely is enough. Just fathom it, just being unfathomably deep for you to die. It was actually such a deep thought for me that it killed both me and you. And I was already dead, so wild. Zombul confirmed. Everyone go to sleep. I think that Good was right. You take this out now, because otherwise then Wolfie's just the frame at that point.
Yeah, exactly. I do think so. Hallow's, of course, pivoting off of Klutz
Yep.
since they're evil now, and going to Fortune Teller, who got a no. I'm really hoping that Monica will just look like a spy in the Town Crier no. And with those potentially suspicious philo librarian pings. So if they think Monica's just a spy, then they just don't bother to kill Monica because there's no way Monica can become the demon. I think Mal looks a bit suspicious. There's definitely some people who are weirded because of like Monica's slip up, thinking that like Sean, as a result, also looks more evil. So I'm hoping that like maybe they'll kill him to like Sean, Mal, Cody, especially if they think there could have been a Scarlet Woman, maybe spy Scarlet Woman game. And that was because like it's pretty difficult to find any poisoned information, right?
Yeah, it's
Like
basically
Night One
untraceable
poison,
right now.
Yeah, the poisons haven't really done anything, and at this point, they won't do anything. There's no
Right.
longer any viable good players to poison, so they could easily think that it's not a poisoner game at all. So yeah, Spy Scarlet Woman could absolutely be a very viable world. They're also afraid of a Boom Dandy, of course.
Hallow could have also been a starting demon.
Yeah, that's definitely true. It could have been a starting demon who was planning to give a no off of like their Scarlet Woman, right?
Yeah. All right, let's go to Mel. Please choose a player.
Emma, please.
Who?
Emma.
Emma. Thank you very much. Attack.
Attack. Okay, there's accurate Town Crier information from somewhere. And since Wolfie is not the Town Crier, I think it has to be Emma. But I think I have to frame Emma. So I think I have to kill... I'll kill Mullabach.
Just like Navean did. Famously.
In fact, that's how you're killing him, right? You're handing me the gun so I can shoot him in the night.
Yes. Yeah, akimbo.
All right. Thank you very much. Something goose gun. We have nothing else to do for basically the rest of the game besides poisons and kills.
Yeah. Rishi, I do think that you're right that there is a potential scary world where, because Good is having trouble finding where the puzzle drunk is, they might suspect that potentially it's Hallow. The Town Crier no technically also supports that Monica could be a demon and Hallow being a puzzle drunk. That would be the world that they're going to have to fight against. The way a way that they could do that, of course, is to be like, well, maybe Daniel Elizabeth is just evil because he's no longer Klutz confirmed. So, they could do that. They could be like, maybe has been evil all along or got converted and is now a minion. I can't remember who nominated on day one, so I don't remember if that's in the Town Crier no or not.
Day one was Hallow, Monica, Daniel Elizabeth.
Oh, okay. So yeah, gotta know there. So it could be that could be starting demon who got a like an outsider buff potentially. Like that's definitely viable. Although I think Daniel Elizabeth is socially reading socially good to a lot of people, so might be a difficult world to push, but
yeah, I mean Emma, they think they really need to push on Emma being puzzle drunk or poisoned when becoming the librarian, because that is basically the main thing that's pushing on Daniel Elizabeth or supporting Daniel Elizabeth. So
yeah, I mean it could also be that the puzzle master was poisoned, guessed the correct player and just got given a wrong person because poison.
Yep, or the dreaded self-drunk puzzle master.
Oh yeah, that's true. Mullabach is confirming Daniel Elizabeth, so it is going to be pretty difficult to push that as like evil.
One poison.
But yeah, you could definitely go for a self-drunking puzzle master here. In this setup, it is potential. It's probably not likely. But if we had a spy, right, and we know that evil might be taking out those roles pretty quick, then maybe we would. So anyway, let's bring it back.
Okay. What's this that fell from the tower, dropped like a New Year's ball onto town? It was simultaneously two things, a gun and a bullet, and they landed right next to the corpse of a goose. What do you want to do with it, Goose?
I would like to shoot Mullabach.
Mullabach is dead.
Yeah, that's a goose. Holy shit.
Yeah, Molly was not ever the demon, I don't think.
Nominations are in 5 minutes. 4 minutes.
Is a spy game and they knew Hollow wasn't the Klutz, so they don't have to worry about killing into Klutz things? I don't know.
Yeah.
Emma, can we chat?
Mike, catch up.
Yeah.
We can talk.
Hello, can we talk?
Yeah.
What do you think's going on?
Monica and Danny aren't minions, that's all I know.
Monica's not a minion. Okay, that's why Monica would be a demon, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I really wish I'd lived one more day. Info on Wolfie and Mal would have been so useful, which is probably why I died exactly then.
Probably.
I do.
Malishon
I'm
just seems like a
inclined to
minion to me.
spy, though. Like they could just be making lucky kills.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels spyish because
And she gets weird about it, and she's like, why she doesn't have an answer, and I'm like, take is the word you use for bluffs. And I'm tunneled, I'm tunneled that my information is wrong, and I saw 2 evil players.
Well, I can add to that tunnel if you'd like.
Yeah, what's your fisherman advice?
My fisherman advice was, you should play this game by the books. And then I promptly told Monica that Molly is a book, or a book holder. And lo and behold, Mollybach died. But obviously, I think he's very clearly not the demon, so anyone could have done it, I guess, but yeah.
I'm just gonna tell us hard if we don't kill Monica today.
I mean, if it's a spy game, Monica's not. Monica, yeah.
Thank
Oops.
you.
No worries.
Mez word that did not work. Claimed to be the Mez.
Oh, that's fun.
Um,
So then someone else could be Mez turned, which explains this voting pattern.
It could be. Cody gave me the word firework.
I didn't hear it.
Aw, firework. I'm disappointed that nobody else was, yeah, I'm disappointed I didn't get a Mez word on day 1, that's all.
Yeah, I just.
Okay, well,
I didn't hear it, guys.
Danny said that Cody gave him a Mez word and it didn't work. So,
Weird.
I don't know. Not the Mez? Question mark.
Not the Mez? Question mark. If you just say it, what are you doing? Handing out fake Mez words? Good lord.
I don't know. This is a very. I don't want to go after Jaggy, Elizabeth, or Emma. The other 4 are just killing.
Yeah,
people.
I'm undecided on Emma, and all the rest of them are yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Sean's thing was weird. If Wolfie is a minion, I feel like Sean is also evil. Worth.
Who was doing her Monica stuff. And I was like, Monica, that answer sounds a little bit like Recluse. You're not the Recluse, right? Because she was the other side of the ping. And she's like, no, I would never take that. And I was like, take? That sounds like a word for bluffs.
It does, yeah.
And then she was weird about it.
Sounds like
so
a
I'm
good option to
tunneled.
me. That's fair.
And the fisherman advice is apparently supportive of the books.
Yeah.
Or me and Mullibach.
Always says because I think that was got around the time I was saying to people I thought Mullibach was the spy, and I'd pinged off the spy, and he decided not to take it. So I kind of think the fisherman advice is good, and it turns us away.
She's not a demon. The only thing.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Then, so assuming you're sober, then Monica's never the demon. So.
Close to final
Hello,
3.
everybody. Welcome back. It is time.
It'd be good to out this information. Cody tried to give me a Mez word on day 1. Fireworks. And it did not work. So
That's so funny because that was my fake Mez word.
How?
Specifically with Tess.
No, I'm your fate.
Okay.
Wait, I gave that to Sean.
It's true. Wolfie did give me that exact word.
Did Sean fucking turn evil from Wolfie's fake? No, surely Wolfie would have turned evil from it.
No, Tomato wasn't there when I
never
gave it.
said it. No, and I never said it.
Second call for nominations.
That would be hilarious if that's true.
God, I hope there's been a case of mistaken identity mezzing in this game. That would be so funny.
No, because surely Sean would have came to me, right?
Yeah.
If Sean said it. Oh, that would be hilarious.
There's 2 kills left. I would be fine with Mel being one of them at this point. I just read Mel as being evil and not being poisoned personally.
Who's Mel?
I agree, yeah.
Malishon.
Oh, Malcolm.
I've heard information that makes Mal not a demon. I would rather go into a demon candidate today.
The thing is, I think there might be a Mez turn alive. Mal is reading out evil, so I think killing Mal means that we do not have 4 evils alive when we wake up tomorrow.
That's fair.
Final call for nominations.
Malishon nominates Cody.
Malishon nominates Cody. Why?
If we don't want to have 4 evils alive, Cody's them as Ephiles.
Cody.
I am your saint. I don't know what you're talking about.
3 to pass.
I'm safe? I'll take it.
2 is not enough. Cody's safe.
Monica nominates Malishon.
Monica nominates Malishon. Why?
I think giving out fake mez words is a pretty normal shenanigan, particularly on this server. It's something a lot of people do. Malishon is just reading out evil to me, and I think that there's a strong chance that they are the Scarlet Woman trying to catch it in the night from a demon later and be haha just a minion in Final 3. So I think this is just a huge.
Mal?
No, I'm the Mezephiles who gave the word to Cody and roll swapped because Cody's my demon.
We would need 3 for this to pass. I can not confirm or deny whether or not I talked to Leify about worms and stuff.
Cody approves this voting.
Five is enough. Mal's on the block. A 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. Hey, Mal.
Vader.
How would a princess like to be executed?
Tickled to death with my feather.
Tickled to death with your feather. I gotta tell you, tickling is definitely not high on my kink list, but we don't kink shame here. It's a rip-roaring good time. Malishon is executed hysterically, and the game is over. Unfortunately, that's incorrect. Everyone go to sleep. I never got the tickling thing, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. Y'all do you. Whatever gets your rocks off.
We're in the blessed cheese thief cabinet.
Let's go, Jolly Thinker's Cheese Thief. Add it as a stocking stuffer to... Oh, wait, Christmas already passed. Never mind. It's also, you'd need a huge stocking to fit that box in there. We have one person to go to tonight. That's it.
Also true.
Yeah. Well, let's go to Monica and see if Monica can clutch it out. I mean, they're probably not going to execute tomorrow, so...
Yeah, we're probably getting to a final 3 here.
Let's find out. Please kill.
Okay, I'm doing a thing. This is probably a bad thing, but I really think that all the good players left alive are people that can become demon candidates. So I'm Cody.
Cody it is. Thank you very much. Simulates a Scarlet Woman catch.
That's a fun kill.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, so the world where they kill in Final 4 is where they think there's 3 evils alive, because they only killed 1 evil. So Monica yesterday was pushing a world where a Mez-turned player was still alive, and so there were 4 evils. So they needed to kill 1 to get down to 3 evils, but then if a good player dies in the night, you have a Final 4 of all 3 evils alive, so you still can't go to sleep. So there's definitely a world where Monica in particular is going to be pushing that we need to execute today. And I think for most people, it would probably be between Monica and Sean. Like, Daniel Elizabeth is probably, if evil, Mez turned rather than starting evil, given Molly's information. In most of the time, like, yeah, there's poisoner, but if they're making any kind of Scarlet Woman world, there's probably not a poisoner because it'd be Scarlet Woman spy.
Correct.
I think.
So then all the information would be correct except for it's either correct, faked, or puzzle drunk, but not poisoned.
Right. So I think that Daniel Elizabeth is probably never the demon. If they do decide there's not 3 evils alive and go to sleep, then I think that's probably the best kill. But it's hard to say for sure. I think Emma and Daniel Elizabeth both have like some amount of social trust. Monica is trying to turn people against Emma, though. Subtly in the shadows in their one-on-one conversations. Emma's seeming like a demon candidate to me, right? So Emma's definitely going to be staying alive regardless.
Town was just talking about how, like, Emma's basically saying something like, oh, Cody or Monica are the demon, but I don't know which. And if the Town Crier info, the sober Town Crier info, well, the true Town Crier info that we gave to Micah comes out, that suggests that Monica is in fact a minion, or could be a minion, or no, says that Monica's not a minion. That's interesting. Okay, let's try it out. Let's see what happens. I don't know how this is going to end.
Yeah, people are saying like Monica could be the Scarlet Woman, but then the Town Crier information says that that's not true, but there could be a puzzle drunking. Like, they'd have to trace the puzzle drunking onto Micah to get a world where Monica's the Scarlet Woman. Yeah. So it's definitely going to be, I think, between Monica and Sean in the final, regardless of who's alive. I think that's where most people are going to be looking.
Yeah. All right. Let's bring them back. Good morning, Town. I can tell you that we are not big fans of dropping babies out of windows, but unfortunately, Cody Baby was dropped out of the window. Nominations will be open in 3 minutes.
That helps a lot.
I want to kill Emma so bad socially right now.
Is that a Scarlet Woman pass last chance?
No, never.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay, so it is.
So
no,
Scarlet Woman pass last
worry about
chance.
it.
So
it's not. I don't think it's Danny or Emma personally.
Then it'd have to be Sean.
Guys,
I'm
I'm your
puzzle drunk.
saint.
Okay, that means Emma was not puzzle drunk then.
We know Emma wasn't puzzle drunk
Yeah.
because Kazali was the code. Scarlet Woman hasn't been used yet, so Wolfie wasn't the demon.
Yes.
Right.
A fun
so
bit
if
of
I'm not puzzle drunk, it just has to be Monica.
But
I'm puzzle drunk, yeah.
I don't know if this matters all that much, but both of my protections were on Danny, and Danny never died despite the whole
I
the.
think there's a decent chance it's Scarlet Woman spy.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a round robin? Because I think I have some very wrong information based on where people are going right now.
I can call for a round robin. Obviously, as always is the case when it comes
I'll
to
start.
round
I'm the
robins.
town crier. I got a no on Monica, Hallow, Daniel, Liz. Then I died.
I was muted. That's why I couldn't do any of the stuff. I was just going to say, yeah, if we were to do a round robin, obviously, just as always the case, you are not required to partake in it, but if you would like to, that is perfectly fine. After Micah, we have Cody.
I am a saint that definitely did not.
Monk protected Daniel Elizabeth both nights and died.
Librarian saw Emma and Daniel Elizabeth as the puzzle master.
Philosopher Librarian saw Sean and Monica as the recluse. Everything was going swimmingly until Monica said should never take recluse, and I was like, "That's weird. That's what people say about bluffs."
Puzzle Master picked Emma, got Wolfie.
Recluse confirmed potentially by Philo Librarian.
Dead Undertaker, no info.
Lifey.
Fisherman, after you guys put me on the block, I got the advice that good should play this game by the books.
Monica?
Ravenkeeper, no information. Unless Evil wants to kill me, please.
Hallow?
Fortune teller, no on my neighbors.
Malishon?
Poisoner.
And that was your round robin presented this week by Chipotle Mexican Grill. Feel free to join your local Chipotle, but do not download their app. I don't like giving people my info. I'm going to ask if the living players intend on nominating today.
No, I trust everyone alive except Monica.
No.
I think with the fish, it just makes some people alive good.
Mary, I'm
I
the
don't
Mez.
think Lifey's the fisherman is the problem.
I don't. Well, I think they're giving true info, even if they're not, and I think they probably are.
What if Lifey is Mez turned?
I got lifted onto. If I got Mess turned as the fish, I would have been so waiting until like day 4. I would not have volunteered.
I'm going to say, just to move the game along, I will say final call for nominations. A 5, a 4, a 3, a 2.
Lifey could also just be puzzle drunk.
Okay, bye.
Niv in chat.
Oh, sorry, I cut off a Niv in chat. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, it's fine. Players don't need to hear about it. Anyway, Niv talking about cheese and also cuckolds. So clearly there's a cheese thief in the chat.
A cheese cuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I have his lunch money? Oh, man. A Niv. I'm so sorry. That sounds so sad.
Cheese cucked and also gotten beat up and have your lunch money stolen by your boss.
Oh, a Niv, you weave such tales. Just a Niv is just an automated bard at this point.
Cheese thief too, cheese cuck.
Jolly thinkers, get on it. Let's go to Monica. Please choose a player.
Yeah, I think I just have to eat my oatmeal. Everyone is confirmed except me, and I am doomed. Oh well. I will kill Daniel Elizabeth because Daniel Elizabeth is more confirmed than Sean and Emma.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree with Monica. I think that, listen, sometimes these slip-ups happen. These things happen, and it's hasn't been explained. But there's been not a lot of pushback on it. But I think that also could just be like, oh, Monica's a minion or Monica's Mez turned or something like that. Like,
yeah. The problem with Monica being a minion is that it makes Micah the puzzle drunk, and therefore Monica could easily be the Scarlet Woman who just got passed to. Yeah. So like they really want to push against that world. It's going to be difficult too, though. There's people who are just very tunneled on it. Yeah. Hallow's definitely trying to do work in the chat right now, trying to push like, well, here's your alternate like mechanically viable worlds where it's not Monica, because like if Lifey's the puzzle drunk, then it's probably one of Emma or Sean, and Monica's just good. What was Monica bluffing? Ravenkeeper.
Ravenkeeper.
Yeah. Which explains why Monica like has no information or anything. I think the evil team has played really well. And they've made a lot of right moves here, and like the mechanical worlds are absolutely viable. And shout out to the evil team for fighting fighting for their life and pushing on those worlds to sow some doubt into the town. And it does seem like some people are, they're pretty trusting of Hallow and that information, and they want to like tunnel on Sean as a result. So like I do think that some of town is going to be split in the final 3 tomorrow. So I think both teams played really well, regardless of what ends up happening.
Yeah, let's. Listen. I'll be honest, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. I did believe that this, according to like Monica's own analysis of the game, was going to end quickly, and we were going to speed TB. And the fact that we didn't is a testament to both teams creating a good game that allows us to be able to get to the point where we are at a final 3. Because as an ST, you want to get to final 3 as much as possible. But there are times in which the game does not allow you to do that. It does not empower you with the agency to be able to do that. But when it does, it's great. And I think in this game, it was a really good way for... I'm very happy that we were able to get to this point. And that's a testament to how good both teams have played it so far.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right, let's bring them back. The thrilling conclusion. It turns out there was actually yet another body falling out of the window. And it brings us to the final day in which we can actually create a decision as to who is going to be dying. Because last night, Daniel Elizabeth died. There are 3 players left. This is your final 3. Nominations will be open pretty much immediately.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, that kill makes sense.
Yeah, just a good player there.
Amazing Star Pathway.
I
think there has to be a corrupt node in the.
I was just saying, I think it's Monica because I think the confirmation chain, like, there's too much other weird things going on in this game for the confirmation chain to be too funky. It could be Emma as like Scarlet Woman, putting a ping on the outed outsider, but
I had no idea Sean was an outsider until the night 2. I didn't talk to him day 1. There's no.
Living players push you for nominations.
Yeah, I'm gonna nominate Monica.
Emma nominates Monica. Anything that hasn't already been said?
Not really. It's the fisherman advice backs up me and Mullabach, which backs up Sean and Daniel Elizabeth by implication. It's just like there's nowhere else for the demon to be.
Monica?
And that's wrong. There's a corrupt node in the confirmation chain. I think the fisherman advice tells us to trust Mullabach and Daniel Elizabeth, but does not tell us to trust Emma. Emma's philosopher librarian, which is not the same as a regular librarian. I think that Emma would not be so strange and foolish as to confirm her own demon. I think instead Emma is the demon that wanted to confirm her minion. So this is wrong.
We would need 2 for this to pass. Six is enough. This can be beaten.
Levy's dead vote didn't get taken. Don't know if that affects numbers.
This can be beaten.
Monica nominates Emma.
Uno reverse card. Oh my god, I almost messed with Lifey. I almost de-seated Lifey by doing that. Monica, tell me about... Is there anything else you want to add?
Not really. I just think the confirmation chain is far too convenient, and there needs to be a corrupt node in the confirmation chain, either a Mez turn or just an evil pair. And this is where the evil pair is. I think it looks like it's not going to get lifted, but I have to do my best.
Emma?
No defense.
We would need, what was it? It was 6 to tie, 7 to pass. Two is not enough. Sean, would you be nominating?
I will politely pass.
Okay. Monica, preferred method of execution?
Ants. Lots and lots of ants.
Ants. Well, it is the holiday season. And as you know, around the holidays, you get to see a lot of family members that you don't really get to see very often. And it turns out there are just hordes upon hordes of ants. No uncles, just ants flooding into town square to go to Monica and say, man. They bap you on the head with a bunch of newspapers and you die. and congratulations, I can confirm that the game is over, and the team that won is Sean's team, and Wolfie's team, and Emma's team. It is the good team. Congratulations to the good team. Well done, everybody. Let me go over how that game went. Let's start with Monica, your Kazali, who did, in fact, pick an evil team on the first night, and that evil team was Malishon and Cody. Now, Malishon was the poisoner, had some poisons that caused some issues, but I want to focus on Cody for a second because Cody's Mezephales word was, in fact, fireworks with an S. I, on day one, did not hear Daniel Elizabeth say the word fireworks. Just didn't hear it. But you know who did say it? Fucking Hallow as they're being executed. Literally as they're being executed, explaining the form of execution that they were going to be executed by. So
I had no idea.
We put that token right down, and Hallow your Klutz, they turned evil right before they died. Now, again, there was some debate. We checked with chat. I looked back on it. I did not hear at any point Daniel Elizabeth say the word fireworks. If it did happen, it would have happened before Hallow did it, but we didn't hear it. So we put the token down on Hallow. Now, we can't confirm that with Cody, because Cody could have been something like, I don't know, the puzzle drunk, because Daniel Elizabeth was the puzzle master. So we can't confirm or deny what we said with Cody, but what we did with Cody. So Hallow, as the Klutz, who Klutz picked on day one, then had to figure out, what am I going to do with this now? And it was a very interesting thing to watch. Especially because Hallow was pivoting into Fortune Teller, who picked their neighbors, which included Malishon. Well, she was evil. And Monica, well, she was evil. And yeah, so Fortune Teller won, or Fortune Teller no, on 2 evil players. Interesting. We had Micah, your town crier, who got 1 day's worth of information, and it was factually correct, despite the fact that Micah was actually puzzle drunk that game. Daniel Elizabeth had literally no chance of being able to guess at that point that Micah was going to be the puzzle drunk. It was just not going to happen. But there were only 3 players that nominated that day, and one of them was the demon, and we said, you know what? Yeah, let's just give real information, because, you know, that ended up working. Yes, right for the completely wrong reasons. That is correct. And then we had Mathblade, your Undertaker, who unfortunately did die on night 2. You were poisoned, though, Mathblade. And that was after we had shown Hallow to be evil. We absolutely were considering showing you that Hallow was either the spy or perhaps even the Kazali. It was going to be really fun. But then Monica had to go and kill you, which ruined our plans. It's okay. It was worth it in the end, because then there wouldn't have been any information. In addition to that, we had the rest of your good team, which was Wolfie the Monk, who protected Daniel Elizabeth for most of the game, but died before any of that could happen. To try to attack and kill Daniel Elizabeth. We had Mully, your librarian, who started the game knowing that either Daniel Elizabeth or Emma was the librarian, or was the puzzle master. We then had Emma, your philosopher, who did not use it on night 1, and was actually really funny. Emma, you were actually poisoned on night 1 by Malishon. So you would have been able to change abilities, because you would go before the poisoner does. However, if you had gotten, say, librarian info or anything like that in your night 1 info, it would have been poisoned. So it was actually really good for you that you didn't end up taking you didn't philo on night 1. We then had Sean, your other outsider, the recluse, and Lifey, your fisherman, who got the advice to play this game by the books. Meaning we had 2 books. We had a librarian and a philo librarian. Did kind of help with a confirmation chain. We thought it was balanced at the time. It may have been a little strong, but you know what? We live by our decisions, and we agree. We thought that it was right at the time. So yes, there were 4 outsiders starting that game. We ended up with 2 of them ending up evil from very different reasons. And that was your game of New Year's resolutions. Your bluffs were Slayer, Ravenkeeper, and Fortune Teller. I should mention, by the way, both teams played that game amazingly. Like, I don't think I can stress that enough, in that both of the teams had some pretty strong struggles at different points in the game and overcame them very well. So I'm very happy with how both teams played that game. And you guys should give yourself a round of applause.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just not with the soundboard. Uh-huh. Yeah.
You were a little late there.
I was a little late.